Yeah, guys, I explained to you that, people are going to be people. It's pretty clear that it's a heavenly world and we are our worst enemy. We are our worst enemy. It's to the point where I've been just coming in contact with these people. It's like nowadays I don't even care. I told myself I was going to get on these specific altercations and videos. I'm like, what's the point? It don't even matter, bro. A lot of times people just look at you and they get mad. They probably look at you and tell that you're either highly spiritual, a chosen one, or a target individual. And they'll just get mad. If you say anything to them, they'll just answer you with attitude, answer you miserable. People are just gonna be people. And just getting on just people in general, your family members. There's some family members I go to their house, they just act strange when you go in their house. People are just weird. And you gotta understand that trust and eye contact, is strong together. If I feel as though I can't trust you, it's gonna be very hard for me to make eye contact with you. It's gonna be hard for me to make eye contact with you because I feel as though I can't trust you. Now let you be 100% trustworthy. I could talk with you all day and it's like that's the people who I'd rather hang out with. I mean, some people they'll sit, they'll laugh, they'll do activities with you and all, eat with you and laugh with you. And then they'll turn, let it comes to money or business, or you go into their house, just something just weird in which it's just gonna make something awkward. It's gonna happen. So you don't have to go through that. Explain that you can avoid people, but don't avoid them out of fear. Avoid them out of, you know, there being a possibility of there being an altercation that's just gonna escalate into either violence or, trouble. Just try to avoid that. Try to avoid trouble. I explained that you're on your spiritual journey, and then you're out here knocking people out. You're out here fighting. You're out here arguing. You're out here cursing people out. And you don't have to come in contact with these people, and then it's either that or you hold your anger and try to dust it off and move on. But it's hard. Because I explained that as a TI, these people knew that you were going to be born before you even born, so they prepared for you, and it's true. And this is where I'm gonna turn the video over and say, listen, in a time in an era where there's just been a lot of strange stuff happening, like people releasing these last videos before they do stuff, before they die. I'm sorry to call names, but like, say for example, Etika. This isn't like no suicide type video, but it's like, as far as like the gang stalking program and everything, I feel as though these people knew that you were going to be born before you even born, and just going to like the ticking time bomb. And I can't consider myself to be a ticking time bomb because I know that whatever these people do is not going to drive me to hurt a soul, because that's not of me. I'm of love, peace, and relaxation, like what I came to this park to do. But it's been like a good life and everything. I enjoyed what I can enjoy. There'll be times when I'm really having fun, but it's like it's hard because it's like, dang, I know I'm having so much fun just now, but just I'm not. I'm not. I know I'm having so. I know I'm having so much fun right now, but just imagine if all this wasn't happening. Just imagine if I wasn't a TI. And I explained that. Listen, I feel as though the life that you wanted to live, that you were robbed by, of these people, you're gonna get a chance to live that life someday if you believe. I believe that because you deserved it, and because you would like enjoy, and because these people knew that you would enjoy it so much, and they don't want to see that. I feel as though that's why they robbed it from you, and I feel as though because you deserve it, you're gonna get to live it someday, as long as you believe. You know, I feel as though these people set up obstacles in your life, and your life is like a movie. Not like to like brag. It's like it depends on who you are. It differs. For these people that in this program that get driven to violence, it's like they're more of a ticking time bomb, because it's like you know that something's coming. You know that it's like no peace at all. You know, I explained dream manipulation. This is converting the video over now to dream manipulation. You'd figure, you know, you're stressed out. You're always thinking about it while you're awake, no matter what you're doing. Even if, you know, I seen people explain that even if you're around 20 people, you can still feel alone. Even if you're around 20 people, you can still feel alone. You know, and it just leaves you speechless. You just leave your mind. So you come out here, you do stuff like this. You come out to the park and you try to free your mind, because a lot of times it's like, you know, it's just too much. So, you know, you try to enjoy yourself, but you just know, you know, just imagine, because you know that you're not free. You know that you're not free. So it differs for the person. There's some people that's a ticking time bomb, and it's like, you know, something's coming, and it's like those people, you know, they know that they're going to snap. They can't take it anymore. So what you need to do is dive deeper into what is it? What is going on with these people? I explained that it could be a part of the global mass arrest operation. What is it? It's like these people, you know, it's like they're fighting against something. There it goes. It's a fight. They're fighting against something. And you'll see that I drop this content on YouTube. People like John Lang. Getting on people like John Lang. Getting on people like David Koresh. And even some people that are criminals, but you gotta question it. Or even set to be criminals. Accused. Allegedly. So it differs. You know what I mean? So it's like, getting back on topic, dream manipulation, that's where I was. You feel as though, you know, you're always thinking about it here. But then you go to sleep. And I kid you not, these people are in your dreams. So you wake up depressed. You wake up anxious, you wake up with anxiety. Not to mention the other problems that you could be going through. You know, so it's like, it's been a good life and everything. You know, I can tell you one thing. These times that we're living in right now is, I feel as though, personally, in my opinion, I feel as though it's one of the biggest times known to man, and I got to see some things go down, boy. In these times, the world just don't know. People just don't know. I mean, I said the world. A lot of us know, but a lot of people just don't really know. They don't really know. They don't really know, bro. It's really crazy, man. It just leaves you in awe. It just leaves you speechless, as I said before. But, you know, it's been a good life. I enjoyed what I can. You know, just like, you know, I'm getting on my personal story and everything. Let me sit down. Close my headphones. Bench over here. So yeah, like, getting on my personal story. It really started when I've been through trauma, like actual physical trauma. And ever since that, I just felt as though I wasn't the same. I felt as though I was living in a world where I didn't want to live in. Literally, it's just a weird story. Literally, I felt as though I was living in a fogged out world, literally fog, that I didn't want to live in. I'm like, no, what's happening? And it felt like karma. And at the time, not to mention that I wasn't like in like no real gang. At the time, I was in the streets for a certain amount of time with some friends. But not doing, I mean, not, I was never, shooting, never doing any drug dealing, nothing like that, But just out there, just having fun. And throughout all of that, I feel as though, and it was the people who, I was forced to do things, and it's a lot of things that I can't, get deep down into, but it just wasn't like me just, just going out and just doing stuff just to do stuff. It's like I got forced into living this life, and that didn't last for long, because you see how I talk, you see the content that I make, and you see the type of person that I am. So I'm not, I didn't live that life, but I just want to make that clear. But it's like something happened, man. Something happened. I know it. I know that something happened. And as I said, I've been through physical trauma, and throughout all that, here comes the gang stalking program. Just when I hit about, just at the brink of all this happening, here comes the gang stalking program, and me finding out that I was a target individual, and them hiring what they call a security guard. So after going through that at such a young, this is when I was a young teenager, going through that at such a young age, it's like it messes with your head, and it's like I was just never the same with everything all combined. And it's like throughout all these years, I sit and I watch, and I know that, it's like, I don't know, man. It's all a stage. That's pretty much what I was getting at. It's just all a stage. You get to find out that it's all a stage, man. These people set it up. But I'm telling you, man, listen. I hope I really touch you what I'm about to say. I really hope that I really touch you. The right person who's looking for this message. I really hope that I touch the right person when I say, if you feel as though your life is bad of you, if you're a target individual or something close, something similar, it's going to feel like no one understands. It's going to feel like no one loves you. But trust me, all you have to do is believe, because we're only here for a short period of time. The energy that you put out on the face of this earth, once you receive said energy back, some claim that, it's going to be 3 times worse, but whatever. Even if that's true, once you receive said energy back, I promise, just keep your good like you are. It's right here. Come to the park. You get to see that. Wow, it's literally right here. It's literally right here. You could have been doing this, but no. They set up all these obstacles. They don't want this right here. They don't want this. This is what they don't want. I kid you not, they hate that. Listen. They just hate this. Listen, the you at the park. Just calm, just chill. This is all you wanted to do. You didn't want to, you was never about no harm. Why would you be about harm? You never wanted to hurt nobody. So why did you set up this program against specifically us? Pure evil. Pure evil. At this point, I'm just like sitting down and just talking with you guys and just chilling. I'm pretty sure there's more TRs that do this on YouTube. The last person I seen that this was I, Morgan Lewis. I don't know. His channel disappeared. It's either that or he just stopped making content. I forgot what happened. But I don't see him making. There's no videos. He ain't dropping no videos. A relative told me that they seen him when they went to some city. I forgot where it was. I think it was West Palm Beach. A relative told me that they saw him in West Palm Beach. Yep, I'm Morgan Lewis. But it's also something to the gang stalking era. I haven't been keeping up with target individuals, but there's something there because, I mean, obviously, because something that no one really knew about except the people that was going through it, the victims, and the perpetrators, and maybe a small percentage of people outside of that. But now the world's finding out about it. Luckily, I mean, it's a little too late with a lot of things that the world is finding out about because the NWO is already here. A lot of people don't even know about the NWO. I kid you not. It's crazy to me that there's some people who is walking around. I mean, there's some people who you understand from different cultures, different countries. But I know that's even them. Some of them suspect it. But there's some people that walk around and it's crazy. Like, they don't even know. It's like they just live. They don't even know that, listen, this life, there's more to it than just living and doing everything that you're supposed to do, which is what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying that they're living a life that isn't good. Like, I explained to you that I was never someone to sit here and call anyone a bot. Just because they're not tapped in, just because they don't dive deeper into conspiracies and what goes on behind closed doors. You know, I've never sat and called those people bots. Maybe because I was just one like 7 years ago, approximately 7 years ago. Diet changes. I may as well get on that. Ever since I went through what I believe to be my spiritual awakening and got on my spiritual journey, I changed my diet. I noticed that there's been a change in a lot of people's diets. A lot of people been trying